Hello again and welcome to GoK Q&A, our weekly roundtable discussion podcast where we tackle the hard and sometimes offensive issues that society won't. Each member brings their questions to the table and we do our best to answer them. If you'd like to be a part of the show, email us your questions to gokqanda@gmail.com. That's gokquanda@gmail.com. I'm your host, Govinda Whitehurst, and sitting across from me, as always, the smither to my burns, Mr. Cale Adam.
Cover me with kisses, baby. Cover me with love. Roll me in designer sheets. I'll never get enough.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Truer words have never been spoken.
Have you ever been rolled in designer sheets like that? Just like
I'm going to when I go home to my new bed. I can't wait.
Is she gonna cover you in kisses?
Most likely.
There's a picture of Govinda's girlfriend that I'm just passing
If you look at the funny comment I left, it's, "Oi, can I get her number?"
Oh, yeah, and then your roommate wrote, "Oi, back off, mate. My friend's dating her."
That's pretty chill of him, actually. I really respect him backing me like that.
I want to get involved. I'm going to throw my hat into this.
You may have heard an odd laughter in the background there. We are joined by a new friend. We've run out of friends, so we're just picking them up off the street now.
Yeah.
We've got Rhett Flannigan with us. How you going?
One of the randoms. Howdy doody, guys. It's fun to be here. I'm
Thanks for coming.
excited.
Thanks for coming, and we promise we will pay you in beers after the show.
I only work for beers. If I'm getting paid money, I'm just going to spend it on beers. So let's cut out the middleman.
No, we have a tradition on the show. Describe yourself in 3 words, Rhett.
Ooh, describe myself in 3 words.
Should have warned you about that one.
No, we don't warn them. There's no fun in that.
Let's do boisterous, painful, and critical.
Ooh, I like it. You actually thought about that.
Yeah,
That was good. Everyone just says fun.
No,
I'm fun.
Everyone thinks they're fun, but there's different levels of fun.
It's like if you think you're cool, you're probably not cool.
Yeah. You never say it.
The trick to being cool is being me.
What? I've been trying to be you for so long, Kyle. Is it working?
Well,
I'm adopting this hipster life. Look at this. I'm working on my little porn stash.
it's the glasses, really, that you need to get those Coke bottle glasses.
What do you do, Rhett? I hear you are married and you have a child on the way.
Yes.
Condolences.
Yes. It's game over for me.
Did you have like a wake for your life, or?
Oh, I've been doing that for the past, I don't know, about 4 months. Just getting really drunk, taking as many drugs as I can find.
I should point out that
fucking shit up.
I should point out that Rhett vapes.
Oh, I'm living that vape life, bro. I'm vaping hard.
Currently vaping right now, actually.
I'm about...
You're like
I'm halfway brown. I'm halfway brown, bro. I'm halfway brown.
You're like an Australian frat boy almost.
Halfway brown.
I'll take Australian frat boy.
What's halfway brown? I'm not familiar. Is that that's vape lingo? I'm
making that up now, but it's got to be a thing. You know how
because
you're
of this.
Almost there, you almost finished with it, but you're like, oh, I can definitely get a little bit higher off this.
Yeah,
get a little bit higher.
Govinda is also currently half cut, half faded, half gone.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I was trying to throw down some cool lingo.
Shit. You should probably do that in any sort of context, just any at all, right. So that maybe we can continue with it, because you just threw a curveball at me and it didn't stick.
You just left him high and dry.
Oh, I know. Every time.
So I guess we should just kind of get on with it, as they say.
Get amongst it.
While Rhett grinds up his illicit substances.
So how about
Not for much longer, bros. legalize medical and recreational
also, we were joined by a live studio audience today. You may know him. You may have heard of his voice before, his sultry tones, but we've got Jack Han Solo Hanley. He just waved. You couldn't see it, but he waved.
It's an audio podcast, Jack.
We've instructed him not to say a fucking word. And I've said if I have to look at him twice, he's out of the room.
Here's my promise to you, though, listener. I will make Jack laugh. He's doing this thing where he's going to try and be real quiet. I will make him laugh so hard that you hear his voice on this goddamn podcast.
I'm going to get him so fucking baked you can't help it.
So hopefully no police are listening. If you are listening, I'm sorry, Rhett, for throwing your last name into the fray.
Doesn't seem like a good idea.
Are you Irish? No, but like, really, are you Irish?
So one side convict.
Oh, nice. That's
so
chill.
French, Norwegian weird mix, and the other side straight Irish, immigrated straight to Australia, fucking fresh. Sorry.
No, it's all right. That's, right.
That's good.
That's
Govinda's
better.
sort of a microphone Nazi.
No, it's just the distance it becomes an issue, you know.
Okay.
I level to a certain distance, and when you move away, I got to change the levels. But then you come back, and the levels change again, and I can't look at the levels.
Look, I think you need to employ someone for this. There is this sexy little piece of meat over here. Fuck it, get him on there.
Get little Jack amongst
I don't trust him. He smiles too much. He's too happy.
Something's hiding behind those beautiful blue eyes.
Oh,
Something
Cal
dark.
almost lost his phone.
I did. I'm actually going to put it down.
All right, so another tradition is the guest always comes first, Rhett. And that should be a life lesson to all you young men out there looking for a lover.
Make
The
Rhett
guest
come first, and he'll make you feel
Comes
good afterwards.
first.
No, that's a fair little call. I like that.
Yeah. So, what have you got for us today? What life quandaries and queries have you got?
Look, there's so many things I really would like to talk about, but I've been going through this little thing now that I'm getting married, I'm about to have a kid.
I'm so sorry.
I've got to. I
Truly can't apologize enough.
It's just gonna mess all my fun shit up. So I've been going through this little moment in my life where I'm just really taking advantage of drugs, just like altering the state of my mind to any fucking level, just fucking melting.
So it's probably safe to say that you would be pro-drugs or anti-drugs. I can't tell.
Well, you know, I have some fairly, let's call them liberal views about drugs.
Liberal. That's very, very chill.
Am I a liberal? I don't know. Australian politics confuse me.
Your face screams liberal, but your heart screams conservative.
My heart screams fascist.
Oh, that was nice. You're a big fan of Mussolini.
Yeah.
He had some great ideas, I think.
Couldn't back him up, though.
No, he had no skills.
Was Stalin fascist?
He was a communist.
Of course.
Was that right? Was that right with Mussolini?
Communist.
Yeah.
That's good, because I was literally about to say Stalin, and I was like, this feels wrong. He's red.
Fascism was like Hitler, Mussolini.
Can you tell me the difference between fascism and communism?
Not like I sort of know the difference. Like fascism is they're both very like radical forms of government.
Okay, so just another question. Did you prefer Stalin's beard or Hitler's mo?
Definitely Hitler's mo. I don't know what came first, either his mo or Charlie Chaplin's. Both were pretty chill.
Would you rather talk to your people out of a building on a really chill veranda, or would you do like the Hitler on like some big steps with a lectern and stuff?
On the podium. I'd like to be the Hitler in the 1939 Berlin Olympics and watching all the American, specifically the African-American athletes come through and just sort of make snide comments.
Yeah.
I think that was a pretty chill move.
To your
Went deep into the history basket.
Oh, yeah.
Because I am fucking
That's what we
there.
do.
Yeah, to your what was her name?
Fun fact for you, Rhett. That broadcast from that Olympics was the most powerful radio waves that humanity's ever... Oh, no, sorry, it was the first broadcast strong enough to leave Earth.
Oh, wow.
So that's the first thing aliens will hear. Hitler addressing the German people.
So
He
we're
was a very good public speaker.
we're digressing. We haven't even gotten to your question yet. We haven't even gotten to your question yet.
This is going to be a good podcast.
So just on I was talking to someone about like transmitting to aliens and how like maybe they're just a higher life form than us and they progress further, and it would be like how we are a descendant of apes, or we've evolved from ape-like creatures.
I'm sorry, where does Adam and Eve come in?
Sorry.
I feel like you just kind of skipped over Adam and Eve.
No, Adam and Eve was after the apes, but before the dinosaurs.
So that's
Sorry,
swing
I don't-
in between.
It doesn't really make sense. Time is not linear,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
some
yeah,
people are very
yeah,
confused by that. But they were saying that us transmitting to aliens, which are most likely, if they can get these transmissions, are a higher form of being, would be like a gorilla trying to communicate with us, and us just going like, what?
What are you saying, dude? Do you want the banana again?
You're like, what the fuck does that mean, you know?
Okay.
That was the thought, you know, about transmitting into space.
How do they transmit their feelings? Are we talking like do they just get to the point where it's just pure feelings? Like you don't even bother.
Have
with
you
all
heard
this
of have you heard
context
of
and fucking
the
language?
I was actually on Imager. Imager's a great site. You should all get on it. Be Imagerians.
Oh, also shout out to is it Hanno33?
Hanno 333.
333.
333.
It's
like triple X.
He's an up and coming young artist. He sort of does these like impressionist sort of caricatures of dinosaurs and other things, and they're pretty chill.
Yeah. But anyway.
Nothing, Jack? Get nothing out of it?
No,
you will laugh, god damn
he's
it.
laughing, but he's containing it well.
Oh, I'll get you. Yeah.
So drugs.
Drugs.
You like drugs?
I love drugs.
What's the question? What do you have to ask us?
Do we think that we're going to get to a point where all drugs are legal? You can do whatever you want.
Where all drugs are legal.
You have the right as a conscious adult that because that is important.
That is true.
Yeah.
We can make decisions on our own.
Yeah. You get to a point where you go, okay, I know that if I take some MD and I don't drink any water, I could probably die. If I smoke too much pot and try to drive a car, I could probably die. You get to an adult.
Educated risks.
Yeah, you get better at assessing it. You go, I could probably take a hit of acid in a nice, safe environment. Maybe talk to God, see some fairies.
Yeah.
Look, I could be in a room alone with a friend, knock back some DMT, and 20 minutes in the real world, but 4 years in my mind will go by and I'll be okay.
Maybe see into the future.
Do you think we're ever going to get to that point where
No.
that's the way where it's okay? Or
Not all
we
drugs.
just
They won't.
not
No,
gonna do it?
Because like everything
The
else,
stigma?
Rhett, no, it's not even that. There's the stupid few that ruin it for everyone
Yeah.
else. It will just never happen.
No,
Like,
but that's the same. Like, why isn't alcohol banned? Because there's a stupid few that punch people in the face and kill them. And
because
like,
it's more socially acceptable, and it's
that's-
been going on for thousands of years.
But we did go like you look at the US, they went through
Prohibition,
and that's what we're going through with drugs.
and it was a
at the moment.
nightmare for them because, and this is
What's a
important.
nightmare for drugs now.
Well, it's important. You can't police morality. You can't like get into people's personal lives like that and tell them what they can and can't do. And alcohol's been so acceptable for so long. It'd be like trying to take.
it just seems like a silly idea to like. Let's just go marijuana. That's going to be legalized eventually.
Yeah.
And
That's
I feel like
happening.
it's a wise move because all you need to do is legalize it, patrol it, crime drops, tax it, income, revenue for the country increases.
It's win-win. But I would even argue, because I think we've been probably using cannabis for longer than we've been using alcohol, which is surprising.
And it was legal
But
for a
who-
long time
who
until...
specifically, like,
was-
because us as Westerners,
Us as Westerners, definitely not, I wouldn't say.
yeah, like
Wasn't
But I
it
would-
only until like Nixon was in that they banned weed?
Yeah, there was a...
I didn't know
hemp-
And then
hemp
then
was
they
the new cotton.
and then they did this
nuts.
thing where you'll notice America does a thing where they'll say the war on a noun,
Oh,
like the war on terrorism or the war on drugs, and it's just to unify the population against something that they want them to be against.
yeah, okay.
So the war on drugs is just a money making machine.
it's so inbuilt into our culture that like us against them kind of stuff. It's so hard to get away from it.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what it is. We will do it about a substance. Like it's like
How can you-
users and this against us. It's like fuck.
I need to find what it was called. There's a documentary I was watching on Netflix, and it's all about why marijuana is illegal and why it shouldn't be. And it's saying America generates so much revenue from search and seizure. So they'll just go into a house, they'll find $100 worth of drugs and drug paraphernalia, but they'll also just take your shit from your house,
And maybe
thousands of dollars worth of your stuff, and then sell it. Or like it's up to you to go through the court system to get your own property back.
And it usually costs, it's too much time and effort where it's not worth it. They do it here. You go to a police auction, you can pick yourself up a sweet little rod. But some dealer, that's some dealer's card that the police have just taken off him because he was caught selling drugs. He had a lot of money on him and he had the
Yeah.
card. They're like, fuck it, we're taking
Not
it.
to mention like the liquid cash, like
Yeah.
a dealer might have at their house. Like,
Yeah, they confiscate thousands and thousands of dollars, and they just go, "This is now mine."
this is the
Thank you.
government's.
Just game over. They just go, yep, I'm taking that. See ya.
But I'm all for adults being able to make their own decisions. Like on the point of the few ruin it for the rest of us. That's why